Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for WLBT Plus. My name is Kara Shirley, your digital news desk host, and it is Wednesday, Wednesday, June the 18th. We have got some rain happening outside right now. Hear those rumbles of thunder going on out there. And so I'm just going to jump outside. Well, I'm not jumping outside because it's raining, but I am going to take you to look outside over our sky cams. This is one looking over downtown Jackson, courtesy of our guaranteed roofing. You can see that rain. And y'all, it was just a few minutes ago, it was clear. So we've got some strong wind out there. Lots of rain happening. And if we take you to look at the Ridgeland sky cam, they're courtesy of the Renaissance, you can see, look here, just over in Ridgeland, rain hasn't made it over there. The Wasp have made it there, but the rain has not yet made it over that way. Still have blue skies, but y'all get ready because it is coming. And actually, let's go ahead and look at our Flowwood camera, courtesy of a Sheraton, and you can see that rain off in the distance. Just a few minutes ago, you could see the buildings back there, but you cannot now. So, yeah, there is rain happening out there. Lots of thunder, lots of wind, heavy downpours coming, or heavy downpours in the area. I'm going to go ahead and pull up our radar real quick also so you guys can see what we are looking at outside. And of course, this is our current radar, and you can find it on our website, and our First Alert Weather app. So here it is right here. Here's our current radar. So coming through, well, that's at 7 o'clock in the morning. Let's come down to right here. So this is what we're looking at right now. We've got this little cell coming in over the Jackson area, and it is moving to the northwest. And so just be prepared. Scattered storms expected today, nothing widespread, and it will be some areas of heavy rain. But if anything severe pops off, we're here. We will be here to let you know about it. So just stick with us. Let's see. Denise saying, good afternoon. It is pouring rain, but it feels so good. I bet it does feel nice out there, especially when the rain is happening. Now, after the rain clears up and the sun comes back out, it might be a little humid. And Britt says, no rain here, just hot. Britt said in Kosciuszko. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, we're here. We are live right now, just with this WLBT Plus. But if anything severe pops off out of these pop-up showers, scattered showers, we will let you know about it. So let's go ahead and jump into the news right now and give you information on some updates that have happened across our area. So a man is now behind bars in connection with the recent mass shooting that happened in Fayette. So here he is on your screen, Cortez Damper. Jefferson County Sheriff James Bailey says that the 20-year-old Damper of Port Gibson has been charged with murder in the shooting death of 22-year-old Rashad Hudson. Damper is also accused of injuring 8 other people in this mass shooting. So the shooting happened May 31st during the annual Fayette Day Festival. A police car was also hit by gunfire. The sheriff's department has been working with NBI to gather evidence in this case. Sheriff Bailey says more arrests are expected. So if you have any information regarding this shooting that could help NBI or the sheriff's department there in Jefferson County, please contact them or contact Crime Stoppers. And Jackson police captured a suspect accused in a homicide that actually happened yesterday. And so here on your screen, you can see the scene where the shooting happened, rather, the map. It was on I-55 South Frontage Road near Canton Mart Road in North Jackson, just outside of At Home Care. So 3 on your side was first on the scene there. Let me get this volume turned down for you. You can see the area that was marked off where investigators were searching for evidence. The owner of a nearby business tells us that 2 men were fighting at a bus stop. He says that one man shot the other and ran away. JPD did say that the suspect had been arrested following this incident, and the name of the suspect and the victim have not yet been released. Once that information is released to us, we will certainly pass it along to you. Miss Brenda is watching from McGee. Hello, Miss Brenda. Is it raining down there? Look here on the map. Not yet. Not yet. And you may not even get any, but we do have some rain moving through the area right now, at least through the metro area here in Jackson. And now we're going to turn to Brandon, where the man accused in a deadly shooting at the Brandon McDonald's, or at a Brandon McDonald's on Monday, remains in the hospital after police say he also tried to end his life. The suspect was identified as Gerontarius Dampier. Brandon Chief Joseph French says 25-year-old Kiana Jackson of Pearl was killed outside of the restaurant. Dampier's condition is being monitored. Formal charges are pending as Brandon police continue their investigation. And as more information becomes available on this, we will again let you know about it and keep you updated. And sad news over in Vicksburg, where authorities have identified a man who was killed in a Monday night house fire over in Vicksburg. So Fire Chief Derek Stamp says that 53-year-old John Owen died in the fire. This is Owen here on the screen. We've also learned that Owen was a city employee and was just weeks away from a promotion in the traffic department. We did speak with the department supervisor, W.L. Sanders, about the man who was set to replace him after his retirement.
Last week, he went and picked up a brand new truck that the city had got that was going to be his truck for the city. John also was a super nice guy. We became friends, and he was level-headed. If he ever got mad at me or anything, you never knew it was John. John never lost his cool ever, all the years he worked for me.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family of John. Funeral arrangements have not yet been announced, but when we get that information, we'll pass it along to you. Scott County law officers have one person in custody, and they're looking for another one after a pretty big drug bust that they had there in Scott County. So Quinette Epting has been charged with trafficking oxycodone, ecstasy, mushrooms, and possession of cocaine and meth. She was arrested Monday when officers with the Scott County Narcotics Task Force, along with the Rankin County Sheriff's Office, tried to serve an arrest warrant on Joe Louis Alexander in the Branch community. Alexander is now wanted by the Scott and Rankin County Sheriff's Offices on multiple trafficking and possession charges. If you have any information on this, you're asked to please contact the Scott County authorities. And in Leake County, bond has been denied for a second time for a man who has been accused of murder. So Leonard Black, this is him on your screen, was arrested last month for the death of 18-year-old Aquarian Conesian, who was initially denied bond in the Carthage Municipal Court. His attorney asked for bond in Leake County Court, claiming that Black acted in self-defense. That request was denied after a hearing this past Monday. We did receive exclusive video, the surveillance video showing the incident when it happened. We do have that on our website, and you can look at that there. We are going to continue to follow this case and see if bond will be granted. His attorney, James Murphy, is going to be filing another motion seeking for a reconsideration of bond. Shakia Hampton saying, hey, everyone. Hello to you as well, Shakia. So let's take a look. Let's see what the rain is looking like outside real quick. Let's look over the forecast, or not the forecast, I'm sorry, the radar here. So move it in just a few minutes ago. You can see where that rain is moving over the Jackson area. Just heard a very large rumble of thunder outside. Let's take a look again at our wrong button. I apologize. Here we go. We're going to look at our sky cams and see what it's looking like outside now over downtown Jackson. This is our guaranteed roofing. Look at that. Look at that break in the clouds. So you can still see some blue out there. Has the rain or the clouds reached the Ridgeland area yet? Nope. Not yet. You can see we got Top Golf right here. So this is the Renaissance sky cam here. And how are we looking over in Flowwood at the moment? Here we go. This is our Sheraton sky cam. Still a bit of rain there, courtesy of our Sheraton sky cam. Again, I'll keep you updated. Anything severe comes out of these pop-up showers, we'll let you know about it. So you could, if you were in the Jackson area or a customer of Jackson Water, you could soon have to pay more for your water bills. And that decision now rests in the hands of a federal judge. So Tuesday marked day 2 of public hearings where you could weigh in on the issue. And if this gets approved, residents would have to pay anywhere from $8 to $12 more on their monthly water bills. So as you can probably imagine, this is not sitting well with some residents, including Oliver O'Quinn. He spoke against the water rate increases during yesterday's public hearing. And right now, his average water bill is roughly $85 a month. However, with this proposed increase, it would get bumped up to roughly $94 a month. O'Quinn says that he is already having a hard enough time paying the bill that he has now.
That's extra money. You know, in the last year, this $40 per month added, plus the $9 or so that will be added if that would happen. It's not fair. But the judge kept saying, got to get it from somebody, but don't get it from us.
Jackson Water, which is the company that oversees the city's water system, is looking to increase rates by nearly 12%. The reason for that is because the water company says they're not bringing in enough money to operate and pay its bills. Jackson Water says increasing the rates is the only way that they can generate more revenue to fill in the gap. And so the judge does plan to make a decision on this issue by next week. And we will, of course, update you on that when it happens. And if here in the state of Mississippi, starting July 1st, it's going to cost you a little bit more to fill up your tank at the gas station. So the state's gas tax is set to increase then as part of a legislation that was passed to get rid or eventually get rid of the state income tax. So Mississippi's current gas tax is about 18 cents per gallon. It's set to go up to 21 cents. It's going to be slightly higher than the federal gas tax, which is 18 cents. Leaders tell us the money collected from the tax will be put towards infrastructure across the state. And 2 weeks into hurricane season, AAA expert Don Redmond says he doesn't foresee a big impact.
I don't anticipate prices jumping up just because it's hurricane season. There actually has to be justification for that. And that being the storm makes a hit, someplace where there are refineries, and if any oil rigs are left unmanned for a long period of time, those will increase prices for sure.
So the gas tax will be adjusted after July of 2029 for inflation. And inflation usually means something is getting bigger, which means the gas tax may get bigger in 2029. But for right now, we're just looking at July 1st of 2025 when that gas tax will go up to 21 cents a gallon. All right. Well, before we take actually, let's look at the Flowwood Skycam. I just looked over at the screen, and it's pretty stout out there. Yeah, that is the Flowwood Skycam courtesy of Sheraton. You can see the rain has moved into that area. Let's look back here over Jackson with our guaranteed roofing. You can see blue skies there in Jackson and parts of it. We do have rain, another little spot of rain moving in over here. And let's jump back up to, here it is, Ridgeland, our Ridgeland Skycam. And still no rain there in Ridgeland. So nothing serious is happening, no serious storms, just a lot of rain and wind and some thunder and lightning. So we are certainly going to be keeping you updated on that. Before we look at our forecast for the next couple of days, let's hear from our sponsors at Jackson Water.
Hey, Jackson, curious about our water system? Join the Jackson Water Academy to get the inside scoop on our water and sewer operations. 3 sessions, 3 months, and a whole lot of hands-on know-how. You'll even get a behind-the-scenes tour of the O.B. Curtis Water Treatment Plant. So if you're ready to dive in, head to jacksonwater.com/Water Academy or give us a ring at 601-500-5200 to apply. But hurry, spots are going fast.
And again, thanks to Jackson Water for sponsoring WLBT Plus. We'll take you to see our current radar right now. Still hearing those rumbles of thunder outside here. Let's see, this last updated at 1:15. So you can see we do have this pop-up shower here that is moving northeast, is going to be going through the Brandon area. We just had this little cell come over Jackson and is moving towards Ross Barnett. So just be prepared if you are having to get outside or anything like that around the metro area. Rain is in the area. It's some pretty strong areas of rain. It's thundering and lightning out there, but is nothing severe. So we look at our current temperatures outside. I expect to see them lower, but not really. Okay, so we're sitting in the mid to upper 80s across the area. I thought they might be a little lower currently because of the rain moving through, but that is not the case right now. So you can see we're sitting in the 80s across the area. We've just looked at the radar, so let's look at our 12-hour forecast, dropping it down to a 30% chance of rain into the overnight hours and dropping into the mid-70s temperature-wise. And if we look at the next 7 days, the weekend is looking pretty nice with just a 20 and 30% chance of rain. And it's really not that bad between now and then either as far as rain chances go. It's going to be a typical summer conditions out there where we have the pop-up showers and nothing too serious. So if there is anything serious, of course, we're here to let you know, as I've said multiple times today, but make sure you download the First Alert weather app so that if there is any severe weather that pops up in your area, you will get a notification from the First Alert weather team letting you know exactly what is going on. So we are now fixing to take a look at our series on fighting the blight here in Jackson.
Now, Fight the Blight, a year-long investigation from WLBT. 3 on your side.
The city of Jackson and the Mississippi Center for Justice are partnering to help you fight the blight in your neighborhood. They want you to know about some free resources that are available to help turn abandoned properties into what they call new opportunities. So through a new grant, the Center for Justice can help you take legal action to take back your community. It's offering free legal services to help you hold absentee landlords accountable, and it can handle paperwork to help you turn a blighted property into low-income housing. Nonprofit groups like Helping Hearts Alliance can also step in to help.
We have been provided the grant from the Mississippi Bar Foundation through the Bank of America, basically to eliminate blight. So how we're able to, or at least try to tackle to eliminate blight for any nonprofits or cities throughout the state of Mississippi who's looking to transfer blighted properties into affordable housing. We're able to provide direct legal services such as drafting purchase agreements, title opinions, basically transferring that ownership at no charge to nonprofits and cities.
So you most must first submit blighted properties to the Mississippi Center for Justice to initiate the process. And you can find information on how to do that at our website, WLBT.com. And Jones County, or Jones College rather, is launching a new program to help enhance public safety education. So it's called the Counter Drug Operational Resource Program, or CORP for short. It's being run by retired Colonel Bart Bartran, who directed a similar program for the Mississippi National Guard. He's now taking his experience to Jones College.
Now to be in a position to train the future of law enforcement, the next crop of folks that'll be out there enhancing our communities. It's very rewarding, very exciting.
Bartran says during his time in the military, he also helped train more than 36,000 law enforcement professionals. So that's some exciting news for Jones County. And the dates have been set for the 40th annual Mississippi Championship. I can't talk today. Goodness. The Mississippi Championship Hot Air Balloon Festival. So more than 20 colorful balloons will take flight that weekend of June 27th. Evening balloon glow events will be held in the Canton and Ridgeland. The Canton Multipurpose Center will host the main festival day, Saturday, the 28th, with a balloon chase bike ride, a 5K run walk, and a kids quarter-mile fun run. And all events are free. Again, that event is scheduled to take place June 27th. So let's take a look back outside real quick before we jump off here to see just what the conditions are looking like across the area weather-wise. Here's our Guaranteed Roofing camera looking over downtown Jackson. You can see just a few minutes ago, it was some heavy rain and wind, and not so much now. Let's look back over Flowood, where you could hardly see anything. You couldn't even really see the tower here, but you can now. So the rain is slacking off just a little. And maybe Ridgeland is experiencing some rain now. We got some rain moving into Ridgeland. So if you're in the Ridgeland area, just watch out for that. You can see where the clouds and the skies are getting a little darker over here. So just be prepared for that. Make sure you have your umbrella. Make sure you drive safe if you are caught in a storm, and make sure you are paying attention back here at 2:30 with our First Alert Weather Team as they give you the in-depth look at your forecast. That is it for WLBT Plus today. I will be back tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.